Hey, what's up, everybody? Papa Bale. Welcome to the channel. We're doing this live stream real quick to have some fun with some iron filing. We got about a 3/4 of a pound here, and we got some magnets laid out on our canvas. So the corners are 2 stacked. The cardinal directions are 3 stacked, and the center is 4 stacked. So we're going to measure a couple things. We're going to measure the strength, which is N52. And we're going to measure the field, which should, in each of these different stacks, be bigger. We're going to see if these filings demonstrate that. Alright, so I'm going to just start by kind of doing this. You can see they're most strong around the edges, for sure. But you can see the difference in strength right here. And then we can start stacking it. Look at that. Oh yeah, wow. Look at this beauty. Beautiful. See, look at how much bigger the one in the middle is than all these other ones. The ones in the corner are the smallest. Here's a second. I'm never going to get this thing off of the magnets. Look at these things, man. This is freaking wild. Look at those trees. They're more like bushes.
Yeah, that's a beautiful representation of like a 3D.
Magnetic field from some permanent magnets.
Yeah, make it pretty more.
All right, so this is a 2 stack, 3 stack, 4 stack, 3 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack. You can just get a feeling for how much denser the field is. Say from this one to this one. Well, maybe that's because I know which ones are what. We got more powder if you want to make them bigger. That's so neat. Now, see, if the paper was hovering, well, it wouldn't hover for very long because, just watch this.
Oh, I see where the magnets are.
Now stuck to the paper.
So I can take them off one at a time.
Yeah.
And I can set the camera up. kind of spike right off the paper there.
All right. Wow. There we go. Bam. I've been dying to do that. And this is the substance that we made our core out of for our drive coil on the pulse motor.
So this is magnetic filings within a iron filings within a magnetic field. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yes. Iron. Well, magnetic. Yes. Yes.
Fixed into position.
Now, hey, that's a good point. I'm gonna get say a weaker magnet. Just one of these round ones ought to do it. Because this is stronger on the outside of that for sure. That's so cool though. If we look here what I'm doing. Alright, so it looks like there's some non-iron substance in here. Which is okay. It's like a fill of some kind. That's awesome. You get this random spike stuff in the middle here between the two.
Yeah.
Where like the fields are joining.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. You know, what I really want to do is I want to do this on the pulse motor.
Right, when it's on.
Yeah, when it's on. Yeah. Yeah. You can turn it on. But I just want to see like if there's any of this stuff going on in between the magnets on the pulse motor, because that would interfere with switching. That's awesome. All right. Oh. Yeah, so I've been having like some really, I mean, I've had some good luck and I've had some bad luck. I got the trigger coil to function. So if all else fails, we can go to that. It's not very fast. So we gotta live with that if we. So I'm gonna do the one. Oh wow. Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just straight up hook up the trigger coil right now.
No switch.
That will be the switch. Yeah, no
Okay.
extra switch. Oh, no, that's definitely not what I want. That thing is like blistering hot right now. I don't want to touch on the ground. Alright. So, it's actually a lot to do. Yep, we got a hook. This trigger coil is almost hooked up.
Nice.
And just need a diode. I know there's one lying around here somewhere. Alright, so AC to DC, out the positive, and the other side is grounded, so it should be, we should be gold. With that, now just when we hook up the transistors, I gotta make sure I'm reading the right one here. Alright. Good Lord Almighty. Alright, here we go. We got 1 and 2. And that's right.
Nice.
Okay. And this is, it's only going like this because I'm doing it from one to another instead of scrapping it and starting from fresh and just flipping it.
Right.
From switch to trigger coil. Alright, so and one right here. And we're gonna go collector. Here. And this is going to be the emitter. I think we're going to go this one. The emitter is going to connect to the ground, straight to the ground. Where would the resistor go? It would go on the positive side, I believe. We're up to 47 ohms. The first two burnt like instantly, caught on fire. Like that was a 10 ohm and a 22 ohm. We're working with 0.5 watts. So half a watt. I don't know if that's good enough. So emitter. All right, this is good. So we have all of our bases connected to a diode already. Yeah. So this one, let's save that one. We'll just connect it here. All done.
Nice.
Perfect. Yeah, I've been swapping these things all day. And that one is for the one that's the trigger mount. Two. Here it is. We want this one. Collector. And six. Black one is six. Black. All right, I think we're good to go. Just make sure that emitter. See, this is that Sprite stuff, man. I swear I had this hooked up.
Yeah, the Sprite. Well,
All right. Please, for love, Mama Jesus. Oh no. No, sorry. I apologize. Doesn't sound like it's working. There it goes. There it goes. Just because the distance the coil is. Yay, it's working.
so what do we have here?
All right, this is a trigger coil. Driving a 1-2-3 coil, which is one single strand, a series strand of 2, and a series strand of 3.
Awesome.
And you're generating some odd amount of electricity.
Let's get some readings.
Let's do that.
'86, '87, '88, '89. Going up.
Amps are going up, but I think it's okay.
And what are we on the supply?
21 volts, 21.6 and 0.4 amps.
Okay.
400 milliamps.
And this is up to 97. '82, '81, '80, '77, '74.
I'm gonna have to reset it.
Okay.
I tried to push it to the max and it slipped. It's like the gear slipped. There we go. No, that's not it. Sounded like it. But there, you saw it. It was working.
Mm.
Then I just pushed it too hard. Now we could move the coil in a little bit, but I think it's good where it's at. I really do. Because that corner is actually pretty tough.
The filings?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
pretty. You want to give it a whip? Sure. Yeah.
Nothing. There we go. Oh, I see.
Try it again. And this time, just. No. Use your finger next time. Perfect. We're gonna leave it as is right now. That's good. That's good. See, it's got teeth.
Mm-hmm.
It's switching good with it. Well, here we go. I wonder, because we got like 150 volts from the little one the other day, right?
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you're good at that.
I hate wires sometimes, like all the time. Man, I don't like to listen. I do not like to listen.
The wires.
Yeah, no holds barred. I'm not holding back. This is BS. Hate wires. But you know what? You make yourself do stuff you don't want to do, it'll make you stronger for later on in life. And I love this stuff. I really do. But sometimes wires bug me, and I wish there was a way to clean all this up. I really do. And I'm sure there is. I'm not trained, so I don't know what it is. I need like specific name of stuff, and then I will go and buy it. Or you hear that, people? Huh. That's the trigger coil. And apparently we did have some crossed wires right here, and that's what's bugging me. 'Cause I can only do what I can do. I mean, I could tape them down every single time that I do this, but I would stop doing it a long time ago. Sorry. I apologize, everybody. I think I got it though.
Maybe you can figure out a way to use these holes.
Yeah, maybe. But you know, yes, if I can find a way to group stuff together, I could do more permanent stuff like that. Because threading that every time doesn't seem like a fun thing for me to do.
Like us, maybe just move everything, and then these wires might be able to be right through here.
All right, let me just give everybody a heads up on what that means exactly. The shaft is drilled through a hole with 2 pieces of wood right in this spot. We
Let's see
have
if we
to
can
drill another hole
get a
over
visual
here.
on that. There we go.
We have to drill another hole closer, and we can do that. I'm just saying this is what we'd have to do. And then, I mean, I changed coils so much, it would have to, yeah, and when I first set it up, absolutely, I can put them in there, plug them in. So, yeah, the amount of work, yeah, it's not really that bad. It's not, and that actually sounds like it would work, but, this coil in particular, it wouldn't work with that one because the end is too short.
Right. Yeah, I see that right here. But yeah, if it's backed up all the way, it might.
It can only be backed up to here, or the shaft can only be backed up to here, or somewhere around here, because you need
That extra
table.
support. Oh, the table, yeah. We don't want
It's already spread open. The 2 tables are already separated
to. Yeah.
quite a bit. If I closed them up, I'd lose the wedge.
So we are definitely.
And this is what happens with the trigger coil. It loses its teeth after a little bit. Yeah. Doing real good on my diet though.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I lost like 6 pounds yesterday.
Nice, man. And those that order for those meals will go through tomorrow. I think it's like 198 for 21 of them. And then extras.
Oh wow. I've been talking to this beautiful woman. She's been so nice to me, and that's awesome. We kind of talk the same way.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm drained. I don't even know where to start to even address fixing this. I don't even know where to start. So all I know is that this is not right. It's moving a little bit, but there's something missing. It could be that the transistors are blown. But, you know, I've only got, where did I put those? They're right there. That's all I got right now. Yeah, I'm gonna switch them out just so we can see this thing working in pristine order. All right, and then I don't know. Might take a break. I gotta wait for the mica to come in. Insulator. But I can't sit still for that long. Yeah. Should be here in a few weeks, I guess. I don't know. I was, well, you know me, I was really stoned. I might not even hit the submit button or whatever. I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like, God, did I hook this up or not? Well, we gotta take it all apart and do it all over again, because I don't know. And normally, I'm lit up about this stuff, but I'm just kind of in the dumps. This weather is like bleak, man. I don't like it. Here we go.
Peter says, "What's up?"
What's up, Peter? Yeah, that's not on.
He likes the course you got.
Oh, the powder iron.
Oh yeah, the iron filings. Yeah.
Yeah, those amps are wrong. Those are way too high. 0.7 amps is way too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There it goes. What do you think, Peter? That was working just a second ago. It's probably a cross wire or something. Yeah. God. So it's a trigger coil, and it's not functioning right now. I just switched out the transistors. I'm checking to make sure all my connects are good and not in conflict.
So he says he thinks you're doing great, but no. One thing is the Hall effects you use versus the ones I'm used to. So he's using the different ones. Did you order a pack of the ones we're using? Always used Hall effect 3144 with a P transistor.
This is it's a trigger coil, but yeah, no, there's either the base got fried on my Hall effects, because that's what the problem is. We're not switching. I've gone through my whole stash and they're just not working right now. And I can't use the little ones. I mean, I probably could, but I mean, I don't want to get these clips all up on the rotor. It's just, oh, gotta get some more.
So he asked the question, what do you use for transistors, NPN or PNP?
MPN. I use tip 142s. I have tip 147s, which are PNP, and I have MOSFETs.
Alexander came in with what is special about this kind of motor?
Oh, I'm not doing anything special. It's just a magnetic induction motor that I drew. I think the spiral on it was pretty sweet, and when I did it, it was fun. Right now, it's not working. I mean, I got this is a trigger coil, which is a 28 gauge strand, and then it's a 1, 2, 3. So there's 6 strands of 26, one single strand, one 2 series, and one 3 series. All hooked up through here. And I don't know, like, I can't get it going now. It's been on and off all day. Like, yeah, I would never, you know, like, maybe if it could stand on its head, fart the Star Spangled Banner, I'd be like, yeah, man, my thing is special.
Tip 142 is NPN.
Yeah.
You cracked Peter up with that. Alexander said thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah, I'm not trying to hose anybody. I think it's got personal value, so to me it's very special. But I'm not going to throw that on anybody else. You know? It's not special to you because I said it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's no switching going on here.
Peter said the pulse motor is a piece of you.
I'm one with the pulse motor.
They are like children.
That's kind of working a little bit.
It's like they become alive as you work with them more and more. They have their own personalities.
My God, man, this dude is a little brat. I swear to God. I think it's because my coils are too complicated, man. It's like,
That is a lot of strands.
it's not like they can be more. I understand that. But, oh, it's gonna get sucked in.
Oh, nice shot. We got it. And that probably crossed some wires.
I got it going. You know what? I'm gonna switch it out for baby real quick.
All right.
And see if we can't hook a switch up and get that sucker going like 1500 RPMs. All right, this is Granddaddy pulse motor right here. We got our toroid maglev, thing going. So if I filled one of these bobbins with 18 gauge wire, do you think that would function as a drive? Or would that have way too much amperage going through it to really function that well? Because for speed, you got to have some voltage.
He said yes.
It would? Yeah, all right. Just a single strand, though.
It will pull more amps.
Oh, it'll pull. Yeah, I don't necessarily want that because all this stuff can't handle amps. Really can't.
But it will drive the heck out of the magnets.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to do that. That's going to be my next project.
Use fewer turns.
Fewer turns? I mean, what do you mean by that? I mean, I've done 50 turns. I've done 333, 666, 1,000. This one's freaking crazy, 22,000.
Did you do that one by hand?
This one I did on my hand crank. Yeah, I cranked it, but yeah.
Yeah, that hand crank, yeah.
See, even that, just little flick, dude, that thing likes to move. So, okay, too close.
If I was you, I would use a bifilar with the thickest wire and small, like 30 gauge.
Well, I got 32 and 18. I got 32 and 14. I got 32 and 20.
Make it a bifilar, hook it up Mendini style.
So, doesn't that make it more like a transformer, the coil? If I hook it up at Bandini style, it's in series, right? So it's gonna go from the short wire into the big wire, or it doesn't go from the big wire into the small wire. Big to small, that's what it does. Big to small, that makes sense, because then the amps are gonna get bottlenecked in that 32.
Nope.
What do you mean no?
That's not how you hook up a Bandini.
What is it, parallel? I'm probably with this gonna either go all effect or reed switch. I do want to, but I see there being issues with me running trigger on with this rotor. I made it work a little bit earlier this morning, but it's finicky. Because I know so there's only 3 ways you can hook it up. You can hook it up on 2 transistors, a bipolar coil on 2 transistors, or you can hook it up in series from 32 to 18 or from 18 to 32. The pancake coil down there is both 12. It's all 12 gauge.
Okay. I'll pull up a schematic with a small and large wire on the same coil. It will act like a transformer
That's what I said.
and step up the voltage, aka back EMF. So, but you say he might have been commenting before you corrected yourself.
Oh, my bad. I'm getting the pace of this whole thing. Because there we go, big wire. You hook up the big wire to the power supply, and then you hook up the end of the big wire to the small wire.
Yep, and he said my bad too. So
and
yeah,
it'll
you guys.
force. When those amps get forced into that bottleneck, it's going to have a big, huge burst of like voltage, and that's what we're looking for, right? Yeah, I will do that. That'll be freaking awesome. I think we might even be able to do that with this. We only hook up the 2 strands.
Yes. Explanation.
But so you're telling me I should use a smaller bobbin when I make this coil? Because I want to have it basically, at least when it's done being wrapped, the size of the magnet. Like that.
I have a friend with a 3D printer, going to have him make a rotor so we can work together.
Awesome. Awesome. You got a spec for it yet, or are you just thinking about it right now? Here, let's see if it's gonna work. No, it was humming earlier. It was like,
Did you got any CAD models for it yet?
you got any ideas?
Yeah.
Just I'm not even worried about like the design yet. Just any ideas? All right, let's see. Why are the amps like so high right now? I don't get it. They're at 0.3. Yeah, and that definitely is not talking. You be able, when I say talking, it's like squeaks. It's like a freaking mouse.
I want to make a pulse motor with 2 rotors, with one that has all the coils and the other rotor that has the magnets. Then have the center rotate.
Ah, so is there going to be anything on this? What's going to be on the middle, in the center? Magnets? Yeah.
Or like spokes. No, that one. That's awesome. Just thinking about it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Then have a 12-volt motor spin the rotor with the mags that collects its power from the coils
Oh, wow.
over unity.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had it in on itself, so it didn't like, it wasn't perpetual, but this might be our problem right here. No. Oh man. See, I don't know, man. You put these things under too much strain and they just stop working. And you don't know exactly where it is that the problem is. Oh. That might be an issue. Alright, so we only got two connections to the positive. That is so unfortunate. I gotta put my screwdriver in the hole. I'll loosen it up a little bit, and then I'll be able to grab it. Alright, so it needs to be 4. That's right, 3. And this. Nope, I'm gonna hook up the. Do I want to waste time with the Hall effect sensor right now, or do I want to hook up the switch? Because I want to see this thing move. I don't know. Right now, currently, all the transistors are hooked up, and to get the switch on, it'd be a totally different setup. Yeah, this. I'm just trying to figure out where these are connected to. Yeah, we're gonna go Hall effect real quick. Alright, so I'm going to hook the positive and the negative of the Hall effect directly into the switchboard here. Or it's not, it's a power distribution strip. Somebody might say it'll be good if you just glue it all down so it doesn't move around. I'm like, well, no.
Have
This
you
is what
tried?
happens.
Have you tried putting a 100 to 150 ohm resistor between your Hall effect and power supply? I'd say I would keep them from burning out on you. I'd say it would.
Okay. So the brown wire gets the resistor. No.
The wire that would go to the power supply.
Go to it or from it?
To the power supply.
Okay. Because when people say that stuff, it's like the exact opposite of what's going on in my head, so I gotta make sure. So we're gonna start with a 100. To the power supply, and that's this one. Um, um,
Have the resistor come right out of the power supply, then into the Hall effect.
okay, bro.
Spelled like true Mexicana.
That's exactly the opposite of what we just agreed on. But I'm okay. So it's going. The electricity is moving out of the power supply into the resistor, then onto the Hall effect. Bing, bang, boom. Just making sure I got this right. All right, cool. All right, let's do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I got two Hall effects right here. They're both functioning probably equally. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. All right.
He's like the one on the right. Yep. And I think you ended.
The one on the left.
Oh.
All right. So.
Well, it's our right, bro. So you're good.
My left.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So you landed on the one.
All right. Good deal.
That's Mom.
Oh man.
They have the time for the surgery tomorrow. So I will call her back when we're done with this.
All right. Where was I?
He's like, I wish we were neighbors, bro. Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, man. I bet $100 you got sturdier hands than I do. That would be. We could help each other out. I'm pretty sure. That would be fun. All right. So now we take the positive end of the trigger coil and we hook it up to the base of the Hall effect. We need anything? We need a resistor for the base.
there's a trailer park down the road, and they have one of those old school satellites that are like 7 foot in diameter. I want to buy one and reverse engineer a UFO, dude. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Awesome.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Just getting these things to stay apart is not an easy task. I hate wires. I really do, man. They talk back like sassy children. Alright, we're gonna get our Hall effect on our prop here. I probably should test it to see if it's gonna work before I do this, but no, is that too high now? Maybe. We'll see. Let's see. Here we go. Moment of truth. Yep, it's not working. I don't know. It's probably the transistors. It's definitely not switching. That's for sure. It could be the connection. But it's fried already, you know? It's not a fresh one on the package. It's definitely not working though. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch it out because it's, man, I don't know. All I know is that I can't keep buying those transistors the way I am.
So your Hall effect chips signal NPN transistors.
Yeah, there's no tripping going on. I understand that. But where's the problem? Is it in the connection? Is it in the transistor or is it in the Hall effect? And I can't just guess or switch them all out. I gotta figure out which one it is.
They have 3 wires that come out positive, negative, and the signal output to the transistor.
Oh, it's hooked up right. It's not that it's hooked up wrong. It's gotta be either a transistor or the base is fried in the Hall effect. Or it's disconnection, but it's hard to figure out. And then what I mean by connection is that like the clip isn't clipping the wire right, and it's dumb like that. Like the connection I'm talking about is real rudimentary connection. I mean the clips are right in the right place. They're just not. They might be not doing what they're supposed to do. But I think that honestly, it's going to be either transistors or Hall effect sensor, and I've switched these out like 3 times with the transistors.
All right, man, I got about 10 more minutes.
All right, I'll just do this real quick. Hopefully we can get a response. Now, the PNPs, I noticed, are more responsive. The amps start revving up a little bit sooner than the tip 42s. Is there any like usage for those? I mean, I never really got my motors to run very well on them. I don't know why.
Sometimes you may also need to put a resistor between the output signal of the Hall effect and the base,
Yes.
so that there's not too much voltage being applied to the base.
Yes.
And then he said, now what did you just ask? Can you repeat that?
I don't know. Yeah, that was one of the things that I asked is if I needed to put a base.
It was about NPN and tip.
Oh yeah, tip 147s, the PNPs. How do you apply a PNP to a situation like this? Because I'd love to start using those.
You need to use the teeny ones,
Oh, okay,
3144s.
gotcha. Oh yeah, base connection. Now, do I need a resistor for each transistor connection? Or can I just hook it onto the main wire?
Yeah, he said what on that one?
Can I hook it just to this one right here?
Let me get closer.
Okay. Or do I need to use 4 of them or 3 of them? One of these isn't supposed to be on there. What if I was John Bedini? I would definitely be using 4 of them.
So what is that in your hand?
This is the base connection to all the what is it? I'm getting confused here. These are all the base connections, and this is hooked to the Hall effect. So the output base is hooked to a diode, and then the 4 connections to the transistors are hooked to the negative end of that diode, making it DC and usable by the transistors.
All right, man, I got about 5 more minutes.
Okay. All right. So let me get
All the start strands.
what, bro?
So I guess he's saying all the start strands answers that question that you asked.
No. Start strands, that's over here. We don't need anything over here. We're at the base. Where the connection is.
Oh, hold on. I missed one.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
thought so.
All right, from the top, take all your strands from the coil and plug them into your power source. All of the start strands.
They are.
Okay, then take all the strands and plug them into the emitter of the PNP transistor.
Ah, right. This is, I see now he's answering the question that I asked him about the PNP. The emitter. So,
Into the emitter of the PNP transistor. Yes.
okay. Well, we're going to have to do that a different time. It's about time to wrap up. And yeah, we're next time when we do this again, we'll have the TV up and we'll be present. All right. So, I do want to hook this up real quick for get another 100. Come on, man. Good.
He says, "Okie dokie, Smokey."
God, there's so much wire. I can't. It's a mess. So I'm going to put the resistor on the baseline.
Peter said he'll make a tutorial video today showing how to do this.
Sweet, man. I will watch that. That would be awesome. Oh my God. Right. That looks like it might be. No.
That's how I got the can to spin in that one video.
Yeah, man. But this is ridiculous because I have had this working for thousands of videos, literally, and now it just doesn't work. So I'm kind of discouraged a little bit. This is ridiculous. It's like I got a batch of all broken stuff. That's exactly what happened. And when the one good one burnt out.
Exactly. As soon as this video starts, it goes out.
Yeah, the one good one. Just, and then it was like, oh, let's switch it out. Everything will be all right. Nope. We're going to switch this one out. Nope. And by that time, I'm like, oh, an old man. I'm just an old man at that point. And it's like, oh my God. I'm just grousing about everything. I'm like, oh my God.
He says he's going to get you to love the 3144s.
The teeny ones? Yeah.
They are the best.
Tell me they don't blow out as easily as these ones do. And I'm not running my pulse motor on 5 volts. That just isn't going to happen. Unless 5 volts is the max speed ratio, then I mean, like, yeah, let's do it.
All right, my man. Any concluding remarks?
Nah. I just, I'm going to take it easy for a little bit, get my head right, rearrange all this stuff, make that bifilar coil, and probably swap it out for this monstrosity, make a core for it, and then bada boom, bada bang.
And then he's like, they set themselves on fire right around the same time they burn themselves out.
I've actually had that happen to me once. The transistor just kind of went, and then the breadboard went whoosh. And there was a fire there, and I'm just like, oh my God, my house is on fire. And then I went, and it was gone.
Yeah.
And then I just blew out an electrical fire. I smoked for 25 years.
Yeah, you're cracking them up. All right. And then do the outro.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out. Have a good day. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and drop a like. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.